Welcome, this is Melinda Barlow, CCT, Certified Tangle Teacher, and you get a whole, view of my studio, and you can see, if I go like this, you can see my big bags of wool that I'm working on. I also spin, which is spinning wool, clean spin wool. I have a spinning wheel over, over here on this side. Well, this side, and everything's in reverse. But anyway, today's tangle is so cool. It's called Mookalike, and it's a beautiful little flowery type tangle. And of course, you know I like Mooka, so actually, I love almost all the tangles. I think it's because they send me to my happy place. And this last week has been kind of rough on me. I ended up back in the hospital on Sunday night and had to stay over, came home. I have to take it very easy. So if you're asked to take it easy, what do? You tangle. So let's get with Mookalike. You're going to love this one. And I have simplified it just a little bit because it needed, it needed me to step it out a little bit more than just what her step outs were for me. I had to figure out how to draw the first part. But anyway, let's get to Mookalike. And here we go with Mookalike by Heidi van Genehoeven. She's a CZT 34, and you can find her step outs on, I believe they are, I really don't know where I got this off of, but you can see I've got step outs, and here is my version of Mookalike on a round tile, and you can see I've been watercoloring. I have kind of a little messy background, but eventually I'll tangle on this, so it will be really fun when I go to tangle on this background that I am just doing things on. I'm working on a really cool project that is right now it's kind of a secret because I haven't got it all done, but it'll be a fun project if you want to join me. It'll stretch your Zentangle things to a new level, I think. So I used a gray jelly roll here, but I'm just going to use my black 05 because I think that it will give you a better shot of things. I'm going to come in so you can see it a little better. Adjust my camera a little bit. I really need to... There we go. So I'm going to do it on this watercolor background that I did. It's a blue-green watercolor background, and I never know really how things are going to turn out. But we're going to start by doing kind of a curve, a spiral, then come down around and make a kind of a bell, and then come back up, touch your other spiral, and then spiral in. Now this is like a hook, but this is the eye part on a hook and eye. And so if you're a seamstress and a sewer, then you would probably know it. Now we're going to aura this, and I'm just going to come down from that little where I stopped, come around, and end. So you can see that it's kind of Mooka-like. And so if you do that little bell shape, that's your first step. Then aura. Now I'm just going to stripe on the inside. And I like mine to kind of come from the center and then curve, kind of curve in. And then I'm going to color in every other one. And I'm leaving a little sparkle. And that means I leave a little space that is not colored in, so that I have just a little bit of light there. And then this was added, and I saw it added on one where they did these little teardrops that come like this. Now I'm going to do the stem, and it's just an aura, so it just has a little stem. And I come down to where my tangle ended on my color. So now we're going to do another one. So remember, we just start with a spiral, come down, make a bulb or a teardrop, come back around and end. And then we're going to aura. And I love the going slow. And then we're going to put our lines in here. And then fill in. Leaving my little sparkle. And I always try to make my sparkle be about in the largest part of the curve. And I never want my sparkle to be a little dot. I always want it to be somewhat jagged. And then my stem. And I'm just going to bring my stem down to where my other stem was. And you can do them so that they have the holly bow effect. So if I start here, I could come down and it would be like behind. Then I would come up, make sure I touch, and then do. So this way I've got a little one that sets behind. So I've got that. And then I'm going to do my stripes. And my color in. Can't leave a sparkle on that one because of it's kind of behind. And now my stem. So you can see that you can give it that holly bow effect where you're drawing behind. But you always want to make sure you come back and touch so they're closed. Then aura around the outside edge. And then give our little stripes. And if you want to have 3 stripes, you have to have 4 lines in order to have it the outside dark, then the middle dark, and then the outside again. Having those 4 lines gives you 3 stripes. But if you have room for, if you want to do more than that, you're welcome to make them thinner, you know. Oh, I forgot to put in, I forgot to do my little, but you can come back always and do your little, you know, the embellishments. And this one, I did a leaf on it. I really don't like that, so I'm just going to do a Mooka sprout. You know, just a little sprout in here too. And then some fescue. I think that helps balance it off. And I could even go clear up in here with some fescue to kind of give it that artsy look. Now I am going to, and I love how the look of this, I'm going to aura the outside of my watercolor. I have to kind of be careful. I'm going over wet ink, and that's not a norm. I'm going to come back this way. This would be, I mean, probably a smarter way to do it so your hand is not in that ink. So now I have that all auraed, and I can put something on the outside here. I am going to, in my white area, and you can see I kind of go off my edge of my paper. When you watercolor on something, oh, I see that I didn't intend to just kind of do it as a, I thought I would do it all the way through, but this kind of started to curve, so there's no mistake in Zentangle, so let me come back and do this. I rotated my tile a little bit as I was going in it, so I'm going to have to kind of fudge a little bit here and get them coming in, you know, I just want it to have a like it's coming all the way through, but it's going to be, it's not going to come out that way, so we'll see what happens. Now I'm just going to do one going this way. And I should just think all the way through. We'll see how this turns out. So we kind of have a netting look behind it, and I could do floors, or I could do the holly Knight's Bridge, which would be fun. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do behind there, but you can see that I gave it just another look, and I loved Mookalike. I hope you enjoy it, and you know, just have a lot of fun with this Tangle. Oh, we almost didn't shade. I am going to shade this with, there's my chalk pencil. I am going to shade this with a little chalk. Just, let's see, maybe I need to sharpen that baby. Yeah. So in my darker areas where I have a little bit darker you know, I can put in, where I've watercolored and it's a little darker, I can put in a little chalk and just brighten that up a little. That one's already bright. So I always want to shade. And then I'm going to come back in with a graphite pencil, and I could add a little graphite just down in here. I kind of went over my stem, which I didn't really want to do. I want to go behind my stem. And graphite is a little shiny, but I think we're going to be okay. We'll just, if I don't want it shiny, I will use a, excuse me, a Prismacolor pencil in gray. But there we have it, a little bit of, see, you can see that shine on the graphite. Sometimes that bothers me, but today I think it's okay. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. New videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm dedicated. Even if I just get out of the hospital, I will film. You can see the difference here. This is a gray and this is black. So it's cool, huh? Thanks again and have a great day.